Hey there, how we doing? Today is a special day. We're going to be checking out an awesome Seiko watch. You can tell because the lettering's gold. That means it's cool. So let's open this puppy up. And you can tell by the nice long box. There, under here is where you're going to get your all your paperwork, your warranty, all that kind of stuff. But that stuff's boring. Take a look at the watch. Well, now you know it's even fancier looking at that nice wood lacquer box. Open this guy up. Yep, Seiko limited edition. You guys ready? Boom. Yes. The Seiko Alpinist, the Laurel, and this is SJE085. Now this one here is a limited edition, and check out that stitching. Look at that on the back, it says Seiko. Well, we'll get that plastic off so you can take a look at it. Very, very cool. Now this one here, this is meant as a remake of the 1959 Laurel Alpinist. It was Seiko's first sports watch. And this is just a neat looking watch. Let's get the plastic off of this here. Yep, so here we go. This is the Seiko remake of the 1959 Alpinist. This is a limited edition watch. Extremely hard to get. They only made 1,959 the same year that the watch was originally introduced. Some of the cool features about this watch, if you look at this dial here, you've got the markers there, and those markers are the 12, 3, 6, and 9. They're meant to represent mountains, and this is a field watch, and they do call it the Alpinist, so that's a very neat feature of the original Laurel Alpinist that they've got here on this model. And the markers are meant to be big, so it's clear to see from different angles and stuff like that. And with this strap here, it's got this distinctive leather. It's got a bunch strap with zigzag stitching that we were taking a look for there. You can see some of that zigzag stitching up on the top. So what that, it's to protect the wrist from excess moisture on challenging adventures. So everything with this watch has a reason, and on this version you have an updated date window, and they have it down there between the 4 and the 5, so that way all the markers do illuminate. You know, it's not like they're taking out a marker for the date in it. And it's just beautiful watch. Now it's stainless steel with the super hard coating, kind of what we expect from Seikos of this caliber. This is small for Seiko, but it's just a nifty looking watch. 36.6 millimeter, and it is a 100-meter water resistance. Let's take a look at some of that stitching again. Very, very nice. And there we can see the Seiko written cooler. And let me see if I can get this guy. I'll take out the back of the strap so we can check out the back of this watch. But very Art Deco-y feel. Very, very vintage. So here's the back of the watch. Really, really simple. I guess they kind of wanted to keep it kind of like the original there. Not a lot going on the back. And then you can see the limited edition number there on the top, out of 1959. So here, I just placed the watch on my wrist a little bit. My wrist is a 7.5-inch wrist. So you can see it's, even though it's 36.6, it doesn't look as small as it sounds. And I always get a ton of people in the comments or just sending me messages that they wish that Seiko made some smaller watches. So here you go. Here's a smaller watch. The leather band makes it feel a little bit larger, but just very, very cool. This one again is 36.6 millimeter. Now this has got the anti-reflective coating on the crystal, and if you take a look at that crystal, see that that's a box shaped sapphire crystal. Those run a little bit more than your regular sapphire crystals, but that's a neat vintage homage, you know. So there you go. I don't want to put this guy fully on the wrist because I want to keep it, you know, pristine like this. Looks great. I just wanted to show you guys the buckle. Real cool. Look at that vintage S there. It looks almost like a snake. Just a cool little detail. This watch is just filled with them. This is $2,900 for the watch, but it is a 6L35 movement, and you can see it ticking away there. Great movement, and its power reserve on this guy is 45 hours, and it's 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it's a 26 joule movement. So let's take this guy in the dark. It'll be interesting to see how that Art Deco dial pops on it. We can see the mountains in the dark. All right. Wow, look at that, guys. I mean, that looks like precision. I mean, the way it looks, it's just, you know, I haven't seen a dial that looks like this, you know, with the markers, the mountain markers, the 12, the 3, the 6, and the 9. I thought they would just be, you know, kind of basic triangles, but with those extra lines on there, you know, the one that kind of makes a diamond shape on the 12, you know, it really makes it easy to see what time it is, because it makes it different between the 3, 6, and 9. So, you know, like, let's say, you know, you took off your watch and it's facing another way, like let's say you got it to the side or upside down, it still makes it easy to tell what the time is, because they are different. So it does have that cool kind of like retro vibe again, you know, with the shapes. It feels Art Deco-y, and those long skinny shapes actually look really cool, glowing in the dark. You know, it's just a neat watch altogether. I mean, I could talk on and on about it, but this Alpinist is one of my favorite new additions of the year. I like this retro one better than the new ones, the modern reinterpretation. But the modern reinterpretations are cool, but you know, I kind of like vintage stuff, and this one is pretty killer. They hit all the right marks, I think, on this one. Sometimes you have some vintage pieces which just look a little off, but Seiko did a great job in honoring its culture and heritage here with the Laurel and, you know, this reissue. Well, thank you guys. I'd like to thank you for watching the video, and I appreciate it. Please check us out at depalas.com, and please like and subscribe the video. Thank you. Bye.